I'm Chuck Ryhard, Business Development Officer with Plan Member Services. And with me today is Scott Carlin. He's one of our advisors. Scott recently acquired a block of business, and he and I were trying to figure out the best way to uncover all the assets and build trust with these clients. We came up with an idea to offer a one-page beneficiary summary report. The clients would get all of their assets listed on one sheet of paper with the proper legal registration, the primary and contingent beneficiaries, along with the phone numbers for the companies and the reps associated with those accounts. Scott, tell us how well this worked and how the client appointment went.
First of all, Chuck, this simple sheet worked way better than I initially expected it would. The second thing that was kind of interesting about the sheet was the psychology of it. People really wanted this simplified report. I think a large number of us, we tend to ignore the financial getting our ducks in a row kind of thing. Talking about these issues tend to be uncomfortable. So with that being said, everybody I've talked to tends to want to make sure their beneficiaries are taken care of. And also they want this financial roadmap that this sheet tends to give them. So as an advisor, it's been an easy topic to bring up with them. And I would say to other advisors, this could be one of the best prospecting tools I've used.
I know a lot of times when we're talking with clients, they don't feel real open to tell you everything initially, and you're trying to build trust and rapport. I remember you shared with me that something that was different about this meeting was it wasn't like a regular financial meeting. I think you had indicated it's because they were anticipating this report. Were they more open in talking to you about this?
Well, definitely. As we're doing it, my clients who would not have shared things before tend to immediately open up, and it's like seeing the wheels going on in their heads. Honestly, it's quite different than the normal financial reviews that I'd done in the past. All the clients that I'd done with to date, they've seen this as a service, as something that's kind of above and beyond the norm. Several times at the end of meetings, I've been asked, how much do I owe you for this? And I respond with, this is just part of the service of being with me and Plan Member. And it really enhances their view of me and what is being done, that we can actually do a lot more for them.
So you kind of feel that since the clients are working towards building this report with you, they know and expect that they have to tell you about all of their assets. And then once you get back the report, they're pretty happy and want to do business with you, right?
Right. I haven't had a single client refuse to talk to me about all their assets. I think they see the value of getting everything organized. It's solving a huge problem of theirs. Very few people that I've talked to have their financial house in order. And the few that have, they still love this sheet because it kind of sits on top of their trust as a roadmap.
Now, I shared these ideas with a handful of other advisors as we started building the system. Every single one of them had the same results. It was extremely positive. And one of the things that came up was that they were able to open these discussions with their existing clients who are in their 50s and 60s. And those clients referred them to their parents. Did you have similar reactions?
Definitely. You get to start talking to not only the client himself, either their parents or their children, whoever needs to be involved. Often, I have not had an appointment where I haven't been able to eventually meet a child or multiple children of the client, as far as, and if they're older and if they're younger, I often get referred a chance to meet their older parents.
Well, I'm really glad that you shared this idea because I think a lot of people could benefit from it. And I know that those advisors that I've already shared the idea with, one of the biggest successes they've had to date was he was referred and closed a $2 million new family member solely because he presented this report. And I can share with those of you watching that advisor told me that The new customer stated, "No one ever does the work like you do for me. They're always just talking to me about my account and giving me an account update. But this report is really valuable, and that's why I want you to work with me as an advisor." So the plan member marketing team has put together flyers on this concept, and they've put together a lot of marketing so that you can promote it to your existing customers. And I encourage all the advisors to take a look at how this is being put together and talk with their marketing coordinators today. I think you'll have good success.
I agree with Chuck. It is awesome. Thanks.